Towing efforts attempts to move the smoldering Wanhai 503 further out to sea. This is from the Maritime Executive, and it was published on June 13th, 2025. The Indian Coast Guard is reporting significant progress with the efforts to manage the fire on board the container ship. Concerns were being raised during the day on Friday as winds began to build ahead of the approaching storm, which local officials feared would drive the ship further towards the coastline. Despite continuing hotspots and heavy gray and black smoke coming from the midsection of the vessel, the Indian Coast Guard reports that the Indian Navy was able to put a salvage team aboard the vessel late on Friday, June 13th. They used the helicopter to winch 4 salvage personnel onto the deck of the vessel. They were able to establish a new tow line, which had been passed to the commercial vessel Ocean Warrior, hired by the salvage team. It was reported to be the 3rd tow line attached to the vessel, as the prior 2 had parted. Before the Ocean Warrior was in position to be towed, the Coast Guard attempted to use a smaller tug, the Water Lily. According to the situation update, the tug did not have significant power to pull the vessel. A 3rd tug, Trenton Liberty, operating under charter to the Navy, was also dispatched to aid in the tow. The Wanhai 503 was initially about 44 nautical miles away from the coast, but at last observation, it was reported to be drifting at a speed of 1.8 knots. At other times, the report said the vessel was rotating aimlessly. It was about 38 nautical miles from the coast, with the local authorities beginning to make preparations in case the ship was driven ashore. They sought to assure citizens by saying they would be given 7 to 8 hours warning if the vessel was driven ashore. Part of the concern is the building storm that could drive wind speeds up to 50 to 60 miles per hour over the weekend. The Secretary for the Kerala State Disaster Management Authority said that things were starting to look scary, with the southwest winds gaining strength. Further, they report that the majority of the cargo has incinerated, the vessel is lighter, and has increased speed. The bulk of the fire is out, but below deck and in the midship area, there continues to be hot spots that still require boundary cooling. They are also continuing to drop chemicals from above, as the fire is proving to be very persistent.